Peace, what's up? This is Mike Chav. You may not know me, but you probably know some of the work I've done with artists like Erykah, Badu, D12 and Eminem, Snoop, Electronica, The Game, to name a few. What I'm here today to talk about is an amazing piece of gear that I've acquired recently that has totally expanded the way that I work within Logic Audio, and will also work within several other programs. The unit is called the TC PowerCore. It's a Firewire DSP unit, which basically takes a lot of the burden off of your computer and does a lot of the processing for a certain group of high-end plugins that TC Electronica offers on the DSP on this unit. It's a 19-inch rack unit, one space. What this has allowed me to do is take my DSP on the road. If I'm traveling, I can be in a hotel room running my system with full power using the same high-end plugins that I'm used to using in my studio. This has also freed me up to use my processor for other things. A lot of the mixes that I do are incredibly intensive, and at a certain point they start choking my computer. This unit takes the burden off of my computer and puts it onto this unit. Now I'm going to show you an example of something that this has allowed me to do, and this is just kind of a non-practical, non-real world example, but it's kind of boastful. I run an older G5, and it is a dual 2 gigahertz PPC G5 tower. So not one of the new Mac Pro desktops, which they run really fast, they fly. So I'm not working with a ton of horsepower here. So having this unit has really expanded and extended the life of my system. So I'm going to show you here on my Logic session. I have a song that I'm working on with Electronica, and I just want to show you, just as an example, the reverb that I have pulled up is the TC Electronic VSS3 reverb. This is one of the best, most intensive reverbs that I've ever heard for a plugin. TC's M6000 collection has some of the best reverbs that are available, period, and this is one of the reverbs in a plugin format. This particular plugin is very processor intensive, and it takes a lot of horsepower to run because it's a very high-end plugin. Using the TC PowerCore, I have 16 instances of this plugin pulled up on 16 different aux tracks, as you can see. In the real world, you would never have this many. I can't think of any situation where you would. The max you might want to use is, I don't know, 4, and maybe a couple of different ones, maybe a DVR2, or maybe non-linear reverb. But on my meager system, I'm allowed now to pull up 16 of these, and I have room to spare. If you open up your PowerCore manager, you can see how much of each chip you use. You have 8 DSP chips, and it tells you how much DSP and how much memory you've used. I've only used 78% on each chip, so I still have room to use any of the other mini plugins that TC has that work with the PowerCore, and this really makes me a happy musician who can work faster, who can work more efficiently, and who can get the sound that I want without having to upgrade my whole system. So I just wanted to show you that, because a lot of you out there that work on laptops especially, and older Macs, older computers, will greatly benefit from using one of these. Basically, that's it. I'm going to play the session really quick so you see that I don't get the rainbow wheel with all these plugins. So here we go. I'm going to play it.
While you was blowing X amount of dollars on the bracelet, the sovereign nation of France was opening their files on the UFO phenomenon, i.e. spaceships.
There you have it. A flawlessly running Logic system using the TC PowerCore off of a Mac Apple dual 2 gigahertz computer that I purchased in 2003. A dinosaur as far as computers go. So there you have it. Go get yourself a PowerCore. It'll change your life. Peace.